What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And this video is not about stocks. I know I'm the Common Sense Investor, CSI, but this is not going to be about stocks. However, it can be related to it in a sense, in the fact that I'm going to be talking about mainstream media manipulation. Okay, what we see on the news. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about the University of Idaho murders, student murders. Okay, now this could get a lot of people to unsubscribe from me, and I know it, but I've sat down to do videos and I just cannot bring the passion I need because there's unfinished work, and this is part of it. Okay, I feel like I have to tell this story before I can move on any further. So, let me ask you a question. Let's take a look. Now, a month ago, I did this video here called "This is How They Shaped the Narrative," and I told you about the man who was accused of going in McDonald's wielding an axe or a hatchet and was destroying the place and threatening people. But I told y'all there was more to the story than what they were telling us, simply because I noticed what nobody else noticed, and that was the garbage cans were full. And that led me to the conclusion that something wasn't right about this story. This man just didn't walk in and attack, and the clue was the fact that there was nobody took the trash out, which showed me the manager wasn't doing their jobs or causing the employees to do their jobs. But anyway, I was right. And I'm right about this too, if you will, at this picture, and tell me, what do you see? Take a look at this picture. Tell me, what do you see? Okay? This is the home of where they said 4 University of Idaho students were murdered. 2 on the first floor, 2 on the second floor, and 2 on the third floor did not know what was going on, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what I want you to do, people, is take a look at this picture. You see the crime scene tape right here? All right, and then it's right here also. And if we go around to the front, you see the crime scene tape where they straightened it up right there. All right, so this is an active crime scene we're talking about right here. All right. And I want to ask you again, look at this picture. Tell me, what do you see? Or more importantly, what do you not see? What we have been told so far about this story is that in the middle of the night, somebody came into these kids' homes and murdered them. We don't know if he came in through the back door. We don't know if he came in through the front door. We don't really know much of anything. All we know is that to kill 4 people with a knife would have caused blood to have been everywhere. Now, the first thing, after I started hearing this story on the news, I looked at my dad and I said, "They're bullshit. They're full of shit." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You're not going to tell me 2 kids on the 3rd floor are going to walk down past the 2nd floor landing, down to the 1st floor landing, and they're not going to see any blood. Not a drop. Nothing to cause question." Which, this is elementary stuff, I know. But I'm going to be leading to something in just a second. The fact is, they waited over an hour before they contacted authorities that there had been 4 murders in this home. All right. Now, let's just go with the story and say somebody entered this home and they killed 2 people on the 1st floor, 2 people on the 2nd floor, and then they left. All right. Covered in blood. And I ask you again, what do you see in this picture? Well, for example, right here. At the rear door, you have 2 points of entry, and here. Okay? But at the same time, they're not only 2 points of entry, they're 2 points of exits. And people have speculated that perhaps the killer left through the balcony here and got away. But what do you not see here, people? You don't see blood. What do you not see here, people? You do not see one drop of blood. All right, this is an active crime scene. Crime scene's still up. Where's the blood? All right, if we move around to the front, active crime scene, there's the tape. Where's the blood? There's no blood outside this house, people. Take a closer look to the front door, on the ground, no fucking blood, people. So what does that tell me? So that's telling me nobody left that house after murdering 4 people covered in blood. Why? Because there's no blood on the front and there's no blood in the back. So then the question has to be asked, who are they trying to protect? Why have they not released the other roommates that were living at that house? Why have they not told us what their alibis are concerning somebody didn't leave this fucking house covered in blood? And that's what I don't see. With that, I'll let you go. Just a little something I'm thinking about while I'm sitting here watching the news, and figured I'd get y'all to take a look at it too. Don't believe everything you're hearing in the media. See you in the next video.
Code red, there's been a glitch in the matrix. They out here wildin' and it's too much, I can't take it. Red pill, blue pill, my mind knew they were shaping.